Georgia man is asking for justice more than 2 months after he was shot and killed. No one has been arrested or charged in the death of 25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery. Police say he was chased by two men who suspected him of a crime. Arbery's family says all he was doing was jogging.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, did you another video. Hope you all having a great week so far. My week is going very good. We have a story, as you all can tell, recently went viral, even though it happened back in February, but it's just now coming to light. The truth will really happen. Hopefully, the truth will do what? Set us free. Now, this story takes place out of Brunswick, Georgia, and big shout out to everybody in GA. Now, when I first seen this story, back in February, I'm like, well, damn, what really happened? But, thanks to the power of World Star and the media, we now have video evidence showing Ahmaud Arbery final moments. And I couldn't play all the videos because you have some people talking about, why don't you show the whole video? Well, you get your butt in trouble showing the whole video. I'm not going to show the whole video, but if you want to watch the whole video, which I advise you is very graphic, click the link below. You can check it out. Now, the video starts. It shows somebody trailing Ahmaud in another truck, trailing Ahmaud also. Now, who's the person in the second truck? I do not know. But they said it was another neighbor named Roddy. Whoever the hell Roddy is. Roddy, you need to tell the truth, but I know you're not because you all stick together. But anyway, now Ahmaud is basically jogging down the road. Now, let me give you a little background on Ahmaud from what I know so far, was the fact that he played high school sports. He was very athletic. He was like a health conscious person, meaning he loved to exercise, loved to keep himself in shape. But that does not give no one a right to kill Ahmaud. So Ahmaud is running down the street one day, just jogging, not doing anything wrong, not in nobody's yard or anything where somebody say, get off my property. So lo and behold, you have a son, yes, a son and a father, who decides to be some good old boys and say, basically what this ninja doing running through our neighborhood. Now, I don't know if black people stay in Satilla Hills. You all can tell me. But if they do, somebody needs to speak up because I'm sure more than one eyewitness saw what happened. But yet still some people are not going to say nothing in fear for their safety and lives. So I understand that part too. But if you know something, you should speak up because think about this right here before I go on. That could have been you. That could have been your child. Then what? Would you not want somebody to speak up? Now, let me make a point right here first. This video is not intended to be racist on any behalf because I'm not racist by a long shot. I believe there's good and bad in everybody, in every race. And now that I said that also, let me say this right here. Now, this happened back in February, over 2 months ago almost. No charges have been brought against these people. And the people that is responsible for this murderous heinous act goes by the name of Gregory McMichael, who happened to be 64, but look every bit of a racist, 88 in the face. And also his thirsty for blood son, Travis McMichael, who happened to be 34, but look every bit of rough, 74 in the face. They decided to take the law in their hand one day and be some vigilantes and produce some justice. But the sad thing about it, now, give you a little history on Gregory McMichael, who happened to be a retired local prosecutor investigator. So basically, he's in ties with the law enforcement around Brunswick. Let's just call it for what it is. So maybe that's why no charges have been brought. And then they also had the nerve to say, as you always say in the story, that Ahmaud Arbery was the aggressor. You mean to tell me the guy running down the street unarmed, just exercising, minding his own business, when a vehicle is a weapon also, you could have ran them over. So that's one weapon. But you all have handguns, a 12 gauge, and Travis had the 12 gauge, your son, and Gregory McMichael had a 357. So you mean to tell me the guy with no guns, with some shorts on, just jogging, minding his business, working up a sweat, he's the threat, he's the problem? So that goes to show you right there how people would try to sit up here and paint pictures, but if you can't think clearly, you will believe anything you see. The video clearly shows they hunted this man down. And also, before I read a snippet of the story, tell me why have you thought somebody would break in y'all neighborhood? Number one, where is the police records showing that it was break-ins in your neighborhood? Because it's easy to say, well, our neighborhood been broke into, and we thought that he was the guy. People lie all the time. So where is the police records, the calls, showing us and notifying us that your neighborhood have been broken into? But that still don't give you a right to just pick any random black person out and gun them down, hunt them, when the only thing you had to do, if you really thought this guy was a criminal or he's breaking in stuff, all thing you had to do, you have to approach him, you have to say anything to him, was call the police. let the police deal with it. That would have been the right thing to do. But when people think they're better than you or have more right than you or you don't belong in their so-called neighborhood, this is the type of mess that happened. But anyway, I'm gonna read a quick snippet from this story so we can dive a little deeper. And I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go, black man shot dead while jogging in Georgia. And 2 months later, no damn arrest. Why ain't no damn arrest? I already told you why, because Gregory McMichael is an ex-retired local prosecutor investigator. You know they all good friends. They hunt together. They play golf together. Get mad at me all you want to. The truth is the truth. Anyway, Ahmaud Arbery's mom says she feels very discouraged by the investigation into her son's death. Well, Miss Wanda Cooper, my condolences goes out to you. That is Ahmaud Arbery's mom. My condolences goes out to you, Miss Wanda, because God knows the pain that you feel. And also, we cannot let this continue to happen. I mean, damn, it already happened with Trayvon Martin. You see how that went. But for this to happen, and we got it on video camera showing this man not doing anything, just like Trayvon wasn't doing anything. But this guy wasn't doing anything, and they called him the aggressor, the guy with no guns, no pickup truck, because a vehicle is a weapon. You call him the aggressor. We supposed to ride out there and believe that. We believe a lot of bullshit in America, but we won't believe that. But anyway, relatives of a black man gunned down while jogging in southeast Georgia by white men who chased him believing he was a burglar. He was a burglar. So let me ask you this right here. And not to be offensive or racist, I made that clear in the beginning. But if he was white, would you have thought that he was a burglar then? Because we see all kinds of people, Arabs, Indians, whoever, run up and down the street every day. But that don't mean they out here committing crimes. But if he was Caucasian, which you would have thought then that he was a burglar, you would have probably figured, oh, that's old Becky's son, that's old Karen's son. You wouldn't say anything. But the fact that he's a black man and he's running in the road, it's not like he's running through people's yards and everywhere. I mean, come on now, we use common sense. But anyway, they say they thought that he was a burglar. But what made it so sad also, when Miss Wanda Cooper, Ahmaud Arbery, mom got that phone call, the police stated to her that Ahmaud got into a confrontation because they thought he was a burglar or he was breaking into something, and he was killed that way. Basically saying that he was a burglar when we all know the man was no burglar. Man didn't even have a criminal record or anything like that. A high school standout football player. Ahmaud Arbery's relative says the only 25 years old young man was a victim of racial violence and racial profiling. So that's real also. Let you have a nice car and watch how many of these police be hating on you and everything because they can't afford a damn nice car. Some of them can, some of them can't. But still, though, they'll think the first thing you're doing is selling drugs when you probably have a good job or do YouTube or own your own business or something. But they would think just because you have a nice car, a nice house, that you out here slinging drugs or something. That ain't even the case. But anyway, Arbery was killed in Brunswick, a coastal city about midway between Savannah and Jacksonville, Florida, on February the 23rd. So here he is, all the way in May the 6th. No arrest been made. Now, you have Joe Biden, because Joe Biden, bid for this presidency. He's saying that he hopes that the state of Georgia bring forth a grand jury indictment against Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael. But Joe Biden is saying that because he wants the black votes. Let's just keep it real. I mean, damn. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be mean. But let's just be for real. I'm sure Joe Biden knew about this, just like a lot of other people knew about this back in February. But also, why is our president not speaking out? I mean, damn. But I guess people out here are too busy worried about the coronavirus and the COVID instead of worrying about people losing their lives through this senseless violence. And some people might say, when will racism end? Me, personally, I don't think it's ever going to end because as long as you have hate in your body and your spirit and you see somebody that look a different color than you and you've been bred to think that way, you're going to hate. Anyway, the two men who chased down Arbery, identified by police as Brunswick resident Gregory Fat Ass McMichael, 64 years old, but look every bit, 84 in the face, and his racist ass son, Travis McMichael, 34, but look every bit of 74 in the face, have not been charged, and the investigation is ongoing. They're trying to get him like a Florida stand your ground law. How is it stand your ground when you parked in the middle of the damn road? The man even tried to avoid you all. The man tried to run around the truck, and that's when Travis' son out the truck, and that's when they had a tussle. And guess what? Ahmaud whooped that ass before they killed him, though. Let me give him that. Ahmaud whooped that ass. I'm glad he put the paws on. Damn, he went out like a G. I salute him. We got to salute him. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be funny, but damn, what would you do? What would you do if man or woman, just say if you're a man or a woman and you run down the street and three people in a pickup truck, one big ass person on the back, which happened to be the ex-prosecutor, the dad. What would you do if you're trying to avoid the vehicle? You know it's going to be trouble because why would they park in the middle of the road? what would you do? How would you take it? The first thing you would do is try to grab one of their damn weapons if you don't got one. And they trying to say just because Ahmaud Arbery grabbed Travis' weapon, they gave Travis them a right to kill him. What the hell he was supposed to do? Lay there and die? I mean, what the fuck do you all think this is? Let's continue. This is Ahmaud Arbery's mom saying, I'm feeling very discouraged at this point. Poor woman, God bless her soul. The victim's mom, Wanda Cooper, told reporters the tragedy happened back in February and there are still no arrests. No arrest has been made. The case has been referred to District Attorney Thomas Durden, based in Huntsville, 70 miles away, due to concerns over a potential conflict of interest. No shit. I mean, you have one of the person who was right there, a part of this killing, an ex-prosecutor investigator. I mean, damn, of course there's going to be some conflict of interest. You're going to try to help each other, watch each other, what we call have each other back. But anyway, Gregory McMichael is a retired investigator for the local prosecutor in Brunswick. Well, damn, now we see why no charges have been brought. But let's just say if he wasn't a retired local prosecutor investigator, would he have still been charged then? I don't know. But anyway, the case was briefly in the hands of DA George Bornhill, based in Waycross. But George Bornhill didn't want to have shit to do with this case. He didn't want nobody knocking on his door, burning crosses in his front yard. But anyway, he recused himself because his son works for the prosecutors in Brunswick. I told you, they all together, they all in cahoots. But anyway, in a memo from Bornhill to police, the DA said he believes Gregory and Travis McMichael, this is going to upset you all, should not be indicted. He said the father and son had probable cause to believe the victim might be a burglar and within their rights to arm themselves and chase him down. So let's just say if two black people, this is gonna upset some people too. But anyway, we gotta paint the picture so you all can understand. Would it be the same if two black people in a black neighborhood saw a white person running down the road and decided, well, you know what, that person looks like a meth head or a dope head. Let's jump in our truck or our Cadillac and hunt him down. You know what I'm saying? Start a conflict and then shoot him dead and watch the district attorney make excuses for it. That's basically what's going on. But anyway, the prosecutor Bornhill said the video footage of the shooting made by a neighbor shows Arbery to be the aggressor. You mean the guy who's running down the road with shorts on, with no weapon or anything, not running through nobody's yard, didn't do nothing to nobody, minding his own business. He's the aggressor, not the people with a 357, not the people with a big-ass old truck, not the young man or Luke Hole in the face with a damn 12 gauge. You mean to tell me the guy with no weapon is a damn aggressor or slap me and call me Susie? But anyway, let's finish up. Also, given the fact Arbery initiated the fight, what are you supposed to do? You pull guns on the damn man. You have no right to try to stop nobody. I've seen people who sit up here and try to hold people inside stores and everything just because they thought they stole something or thought they did something wrong to them. You cannot do people like that. You're supposed to get your ass whooped. Let me just be for real. But anyway, given the fact Arbery initiated the fight, at that point Arbery grabbed the shotgun. Hell, he had the shotgun pointed at him. That's about to point a shotgun at you and see how you're going to react. But anyway, now under Georgia law, and these messed up ass laws, McMichael was allowed to use deadly force to protect himself. So Arbery, basically what you're saying, didn't stand a chance. He's just supposed to lay there and die. But them are the old days. These are new days. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you all go check it out because it's a lot. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends and demand justice. Not only for Ahmaud Arbery, but also for his mom and for everybody who done lost their lives through racial violence, no matter what color they are. Because one thing you have to understand, the only way this stuff will continue if the good people don't do nothing and sit back and say, well, I ain't got no parts of that. But sooner or later, it may be you or it may be your child. So think about that. We should look at this like this our brother who got murdered, no matter who you are. And if you don't feel that way, this is the wrong video for you. But anyway, if you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. Watch your front, watch your back, and I'm out.